right, we are about an hour away from game time. Who's going to be crowned as the king of the East? It happens tonight when the Bulls face the Miami Heat. Going down tonight in about an hour. Again, all the questions: can the Bulls beat better teams? The 2-12 record against teams above 600. All of that is going to be answered in a way in today's game. The Bulls have a very deep week. We got the Heat, the Hawks, and the Bucks this week. This is the first game in that stretch. Can't wait to see how our Bulls play. And I already know Bulls fans, regardless of the Bulls, can literally play their worst game of the season, and the C-Red Bulls fans are going to be like, "Well, we don't have Lonzo and Caruso," and that's very valid. But at the end of the day, what I want to see from this team is the effort, right? Is the effort and execution. This team plays valiantly, right? Then it is what it is. If they lose, you're not going to win all of them. You can play a perfect game every single night. You're not going to win every game. But I want to see better, as well as rotations from Billy Donovan. I want to see better adjustments from Billy Donovan. He's playing a strategist and a coach on the other side of the ball today, and it's going to be interesting to see. Now, the Heat are missing. They're missing Lowry. I think is guaranteed not to play today. We may be missing Vooch. I don't think they've made a official statement on if Vooch is going to play or not. Markieff Moore's out as well today. Caleb Martin's out, and of course Victor Oladipo, who is going to be out for a while. So that's where it stands with the Bulls right now. I hope I expect them to make it here in a couple of minutes. If it hasn't happened already, the Bulls to make an official announcement on if Vooch is playing or not. Still listed as probable as of right now. Other Bulls injuries, I guess if you guys saw the video of Alex Caruso playing today, shooting, dribbling with that left hand. Patrick Williams has been practicing as well as traveling with the team. So just some interesting things going around Bulls land. But overall, with this game tonight, can't wait to see how the Bulls execute today. Can't wait to see how they play. So Darius Wiggins says, "Haize, my audio sounds off. How does it sound? Sounds like it's breaking up. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I know how to fix it. I've done this before. Give me 1 second. The stream may stop, but give me 1 second." Side of the studio. So let me know if that sounded better. Is it better now? It's still cracking now? I'll wait for a couple more comments. Is it still cracking as of right now? Do. Waiting for a new comment. Come on, y'all let me know something. How does it sound? Is it any better? It's good now? All right, cool. Yeah, sometimes it's equipment, right? And so with me doing this, like you guys know, I record videos randomly, right? Like if there's news that drops, I'll come down and record a random video. So I leave everything on most of the time during the day. And technology, sometimes you got to reset it. So I just had to turn my audio interface on and back off. All right, but good. Now we're good. Now we're good. But yeah, so everything remains to be seen with the Bulls. I can't wait to see how they play tonight against the Heat. This week is going to be telling a lot for the Chicago Bulls in this game. So can't wait to see it. Just can't wait to see how the Bulls play today. I expect big games. If Vooch does play, I hope that he's more aggressive, and I hope Billy Donovan goes to him a little bit earlier. There's been a lot of comments in the last 48 hours or so since the last game about Billy Donovan and his coaching, and some Bulls fans are like, he needs to get out of here. Everything. I think the playoffs are going to tell a lot. This is what I will say, right? The Bulls, Billy Donovan is going to be back either way next year. The Bulls, no matter what happens in the playoffs this year, they're going to look to adjust and improve the roster regardless, right? If they improve this roster and the Bulls still have some of these issues, I would not expect or not be surprised if next season is Billy Donovan's last season. And again, that's not to say he's a bad coach, but the Bulls may be looking for that coach to get them over the hump if they're still at that hump next year. So we'll see. We'll see. If Vooch is off, they should let TT play. I mean, he should be playing more minutes either way. But keep in mind, it's not as simple as just plugging in Tristan Thompson over Vooch. Tristan Thompson, while playing great, has a lot of energy and can get the Bulls more offensive rebounders and extra possessions. The fact that other teams don't have to guard, keep in mind, look at how other teams guard Vooch. Even when Vooch's shot isn't falling, you still have to guard him out to the 3-point line. Tristan Thompson makes things a little bit more congested for DeMar DeRozan as well in the mid-range. So I'm not saying I definitely want to see Tristan Thompson play more, but it's not as simple as, hey, if Vooch is struggling, let's play Tristan Thompson and things are just going to get rolling. It could cause its own set of problems. And I'm not saying that will happen for sure, but I want to just make sure that we stay on top of and aware that it's not as simple as just Vooch is playing bad, let's plug in Tristan, we're going to automatically see better dividends. That's not always going to be true. It depends on the team we're playing, matchups, things like that. But if theoretically, if DeMar, Zach, especially Io are going, and that Io and Tristan Thompson pick and roll, I want to see that develop a little bit more. We'll see. We'll see. Who would I listen? I don't get into that. I would not know right now. I would not know right now. The bigger question is, right, if the Bulls did not sign Billy Donovan as quick as they were, would they have signed Doc Rivers over Billy Donovan? I think about that all the time. And that's not to say that I don't like Billy Donovan. It's just, I just wonder, because nobody expected Doc Rivers to come available. He literally got cut, what was like a week or two after the Bulls signed Billy Donovan. Would the Bulls have signed Doc Rivers if him and Billy Donovan would have both been available at the same time? What do you guys think on that? I'm just going to present that question out there today. They just need to win tonight. No excuses. That's not a shot at them, but it's time. This is the game. I feel you. I feel you, Rex. I definitely feel you. Small ball will make a second round. No, that's not true. That's not true at all. You can't say that because, again, it's not just about small ball, because sometimes, especially when you're playing well with small ball, you can force other issues for that other team who's guarding you, that you can force them to go small. So it's not as black and white as small ball is automatically going to make them a second round exit. It's how they're playing in that small ball. You damn cat. It's how they're playing in the small ball. It's not as simple as in black and white as that. Did Tristan have an offensive game? No, Tristan's game has pretty much always been the same. It's always been the same. It's been more energy and more athleticism when he was younger. But like that younger Tristan Thompson, when he was killing the Bulls, right? He was killing us for a while there. But it was activity. It was the offensive rebounds. It was the putback. It was, moving in transition. Now he may not be able to move in transition like he used to, but he's never really been a big offensive player. Let's see. I don't know if it's just me, but I want Chicago Bulls to beat Miami Heat and the Milwaukee Bucks. I really do not care about the Atlanta Hawks because I already know they can beat the Hawks. I said it in my preview video today. 2-1 in these 3 games, I'm happy with. And I would love for those 2 wins to be over the Miami Heat and the Milwaukee Bucks. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, Doc is, but I mean, just being from Chicago doesn't necessarily mean much, but I get what you're saying is that. Cameron says, Doc is not as good of a coach as his reputation insists. Is he a good coach? Sure, but people think he is one of the best, which I don't see. What I will say with this, though, is Billy Donovan picked some Doc Rivers picked some absolutely great assistant coaches, and that's smart. That's a great thing as a coach when you know certain things that you lack at, and you plug those with your assistant coaches. So, yeah, I mean, I keep saying Billy Donovan. Doc Rivers is a really, really good coach. Is he a great coach, though? I don't know. I'm not willing to say that he is or that he isn't. He's respected by his players, right? You very rarely hear any player say anything bad about Doc Rivers, and he's usually respected by his assistants, too. And a lot of his assistants have gone on and had jobs in the NBA. So, it's a combination of some things. Another one, Doc is overrated. I think a lot of people share that Doc is overrated. I've heard that before. Dad in the building says, yes, Doc is from Chi-Town. Doc is the only coach to both 3-1 leads twice. Facts. That is just facts. I don't think, Jay Lee, I don't think that Debo is nearly close enough for suspension text. I don't think so. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. All right, I'm gonna be talking while I see if I can pull it up. I don't know if I can pull it up or not, but I don't think he's anywhere close to having the amount of technical fouls to get suspended. I don't think he's anywhere close there. Kush Boss, yes, we beat the Nets twice, but keep in mind, those were Nets teams without Kyrie. Now, again, we were down players as well, but, you know, both teams, it's one something that can said both teams are going to be completely different teams that they were in those matchups than they are going to be, hopefully, by the playoffs. So, completely new thing. Hey, Haize, did you see the Caruso news that he was practicing? Yeah, I mean, unless there's been more news about his status being upgraded, I haven't seen that. But I did see the video of him practicing and shooting. Sorry, my brother. Once again, we got to be some playoff teams. Now I can say that, which doesn't mean anything. Playoffs games are different from the regular season. Bro, y'all gotta listen. Y'all type just like y'all talk. I know y'all do. But yes, we have to beat playoff teams. I mean, that goes without saying. That's some Bulls fans don't like it when I say that. The 2-12 against teams above 600 is definitely concerning. Have you noticed when we played through Nikola Vucevic, the offense? Shay, listen, if you've typed it in the last 10 months, I need you to come up with something new. I need you to come up with something new, Shay. I love you, brother, and I always appreciate your support. But I need you to type something new, brother. I need you to type something new. Billy Donovan is a great coach in the NBA and college. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. There are a lot of great college coaches that come in the NBA and they don't do jack diddly shit. So, yeah. Do you think Zach has the potential to be a Hall of Famer? Oh, I'm not willing to say that yet. We need to see Zach put together 5 straight seasons of just being amazing before I'm willing to say that. Caruso is likely 2 weeks away from contact practice. I can't wait to get AC back in the building. Listen, I can't wait. Listen here. That just got me excited. Listen, and I'm telling you guys, watch. I'm telling you, I've been saying this for months now. Don't be surprised when it literally, they don't announce shit, but all of a sudden Patrick Williams is available. Literally like 2 hours before the game, Patrick Williams is available tonight. And listen, it's going to happen. I'm telling you it's going to happen. From KC, Billy Donovan said Alex Caruso has to get his strength back. Won't be clear for contact until then. Billy Donovan said that may be a couple of weeks. Oh, man. That is awesome. Vooch is available. Good. Now, this is what I will say. I do want to see, because I want to see Tristan Thompson get 20 minutes today. I would not be mad at all at a 27 to 28 minute game from Vooch, especially considering he was only probable. And I wanted to see some heavy minutes from Tristan Thompson today. I really want to see heavy minutes from Tristan Thompson today. Imperfect Kingdom says there's a 15% discount if you're subscribed to Chicago Bulls Central, and he has another one. Let me use that. Use code Shy Bull Central. There you go. Anybody who liked that Debo tee that I was wearing, go to Imperfect Kingdom, use that promo code, get you 15% off, get you the damn tee. They do some great work, and I honestly, this isn't just because I work with them. It's one of the best quality tees I have ever worn in my life. The thing is soft as hell. Like, really, it's legitimately one of the most comfortable tees I've ever worn in my life. Period. Doc and Ben Simmons proves it would not have been the best fit for a group needing team chemistry. Throwing a player under the bus after a playoff elimination is toxic. I can't see. Listen, it wasn't just thrown under the bus. Like, I think there were underlying things there as well. We can't just blame that all on Doc Rivers. But at the end of the day, listen, I don't mind a coach that's honest. Like, I honestly don't. Like, this whole PC culture that we live in, I'm sorry. I would not be mad at all if after a game Billy Donovan said Vooch played like shit. I would not be mad at that at all. I wouldn't be. Like, I know some fans would, that's unprofessional. I wouldn't give a damn. Sometimes you just got to keep it real. It's probably why I don't need to be coaching people, right? That's probably why, like, I couldn't coach kids, because I believe your kid sucks. Your kid sucks. Like, you need to do better as a parent. Let's go ahead and move forward. I know this is a Bulls channel, but Chris Brown? What does that have to do with life, brother? Like, come on, that's what's on your mind on an hour before a Bulls game is Chris Brown? That's what you're thinking about right now. Come on, man. Do better. Make better choices. Debo and Zach seem to play a lot of ISO that doesn't fare well against top teams. I'm sure that will change when Ball and Caruso get back. Listen, it's designed. Like it's a lot of different types of isolation ball. What they're playing, and you can tell by the way that watch the other team around them when they're doing that. That is literally what Billy Donovan is calling a lot of times. That is on the coaching staff as well. Like, yes, some of that goes to the players, but that is also on the coaching staff. You can literally see, literally watch it and see. They are running what the coach has drawn up. And I don't know if Billy Donovan is just in there like, hey, give the ball to Debo. All right, coach, but what's the play? Don't matter. Fuck all that. Give the ball to Debo. Like, we need better than that. We need better than that. Chris, yes, I already stated it. It's Lowry's out. Markieff Morris is out. Of course, Oladipo's out. And then one more player's out, but that's who's out for the Heat. Bro, I'm actually more excited for P. Will to come back. Was watching his highlights yesterday, and I was like, man, this boy is going to get us over the defensive hump. Listen, I think people forgot just how nasty Patrick Williams is on defense. I cannot wait to have it. And then, too, one thing that I haven't really thought heavily about, and think about this, because we know Patrick Williams is going to play a lot of minutes on this team, right? So that means he's going to be playing minutes out there with Caruso, Io. But imagine Io and Patrick Williams developing some type of chemistry. With Io's playmaking ability, he's going to get Patrick Williams some easy drives. And it's up to Patrick Williams to play aggressive and body some people, because we know he has a grown man body. But yeah, it could definitely get dangerous. How do we have success against the Heat today? More passing than the last few games? Everything goes with ball movement. But also, if Vooch establishes himself early, right? We've seen it. If Vooch establishes himself early, even if he doesn't have the best second half, but early, it completely changes the team. At that point, teams are afraid of him to go off again, and he can miss. If Vooch hits the first 6 to 7 shots out of 8, the whole game's going to change. We appreciate that, Haize. We try. Yes, bro. It was great. Chris Brown, like, really came in here on a Bulls game day to talk about Chris Brown, of all people. Not the Isleys, not Stevie Wonder, not Michael Jackson, not Prince, right? Prince, you can insert Prince into any conversation and I won't even be mad at it. Chris Brown, that's what you got for me. I need you to do better, bro. Vincent Harris says 40 for Zach LaVine tonight. Book it. I see red. We got to find a way to get Vooch on. No. I'm telling you guys, listen. Windy City Breeze, you already know I love you, Pat. If that is Pat in there, we are not going to see very many minutes with Tristan Thompson and Vooch. It does too much to clog the lane for DeMar DeRozan. Now, if DeMar's not out there, it depends on what other matchup. Like, if they run a lineup with Io, Zach, Kobe, then I wouldn't mind seeing Tristan and Vooch out there together, but we're not going to see very much Tristan and Vooch together at all. Inside the Chicago Bulls made a video saying the Bulls getting Anthony Davis. What? Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. Pat Williams' best assist will be his mid-range. It will help the point guards in pick and roll and his offensive rebounds and that corner three. One of the things we see very consistently is the power forward on this team gets a lot of open corner threes. But you're right. If he can hit down that mid-range consistently, get a pick and roll game and hit down, and not even necessarily hit them at a high efficiency, but hit them with enough efficiency and take them with confidence, those corner threes, Bulls offense completely opens up. AD, who said something? I must see, my brain saved me because I skipped right past any comment talking about some AD for Debo. This is not 2K. I'm telling y'all, AD may be from Chicago, but one cold Chicago winter, his knees are gonna shatter. Like, dude is literally going to be walking into the UC and fall down, and they're gonna be like, Anthony Davis broke both legs in 18 places. I don't even know if you have 18 places you can break your legs in, but he will do that. We don't need Mr. Glass on this team. I don't care if he is from Chicago. The only way we can bring Anthony Davis in if he's coming on a veteran minimum contract and we're playing him for 15 minutes a game. That's it. That's it. If he accepts that, we can go ahead and bring him in. We can go ahead and bring him in. Billy Donovan have a hard time coaching, especially at pick and roll, and the Bulls have to be at the bottom giving points in the paint. All I'm saying is Billy needs to do a better job. Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know if you saw my epic rant when the Bulls got destroyed by the Spurs by a simple pick. Almost the PTSD in my soul. I almost just went into a rant again about it. Like, that is coaching one-on-one, right? That was Greg Popovich outclassing the holy hell out of Billy Donovan, and it was bad. That is bad to see. He a high price liability, man. Listen, that is crazy. That is crazy. Okay, guys, you see how you talking? Let's keep that energy after the game, win or lose. Oh, come on, man. You've been in this Bulls community too long to know that when the Bulls lose, people get like, listen, it's so funny. I love going in. I don't even comment anymore after Bulls losses in certain Facebook groups because literally you will see people be like, oh, the Bulls got to trade LaVine. They got to trade LaVine. They got to trade for LaVine. Who? For Jeremy Grant. Nigga. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even say that word on, oh, God. YouTube's going to kill me. But like the amount of time people were like in the whole Jeremy Grant thing, the moment Zach had a bad game. Oh, it's actually Zach we need to trade for Jeremy. I was like, what are you talking about? You don't know basketball. Like what? Zach LaVine for Jeremy Grant? In the year of our Lord, 2022, you think that's a good idea? Come on, man. Y'all got to stop. Some people literally should have to pass a basketball aptitude test before they're allowed to talk basketball in public. And you need to have like a badge that you can say, no, I passed my basketball aptitude test. I can talk it. Like we need something to go around that's way more serious because some people insert themselves into basketball conversations that have no business being in it at all. None. He said demonetize. Listen, that's it for this video. That shit. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the monetization off of it. I'm just gonna go ahead because I'm not even finna have them come and be like, oh, we had to remove your video because of language. I'm just gonna go ahead and demonetize it. It's not even that serious. It is what it is. Because it is what it is. It is what it is. He's about to be the first NBA YouTuber. I firmly believe you cannot cancel anybody who doesn't give a shit about being canceled. And I'll tell you what right now. I give no shits. I'm going to still listen, unless you EDP 445, you cannot be canceled unless you don't give a shit. I don't care. I wish they would try to cancel me. I wish they would. I'm going to still be here pissing people off because that's what I do. Haize, it completely slipped out. Like I do my best not to let that word slip out. But I'll tell you what, there are a couple of people in the comments that say certain things that I literally, like the vein will pop in my neck because I want to say it, because I want to be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't know, man. I really don't know. I really don't know. I know this is weird, but the rookie should be really go right at Tyler Hero because he is going to be the starting point on the Miami Heat, and he can't play defense at well. Listen, it is what it is. This is why people have asked me, right? People have legit asked me, all right, so you're taking over Locked On Bulls. Why are you going to keep doing Chicago Bulls Central? Because, listen, I got to be me, right? Chicago Bulls Central will never go away because I got to be me. That slip up I just had, listen, Locked On Bulls will be like, listen, go ahead and clock out for us, man. Don't go ahead. Don't even worry about it. You tried, but go ahead and worry about it. Don't even worry about it. So, yeah, and Petty Roosevelt is always going to be Chicago Bulls Central exclusive. So I just can't wait. I really can't wait because there are a lot of people who, since I've made that announcement, have said, okay, how are you going to balance doing the two without them seeming redundant? And I got some special shit planned for you motherfuckers. That's all I can say. It's going to be so different between the two that literally people are going to be like, this dude has to have split personalities. Like, he has to have split personalities. So it is what it is. It's that Grant talk that gets you. Listen, man. Listen. Yes, I was so frustrated by Jeremy Grant talk, man. It's crazy. It's almost March Madness. One of the best times of the year. Literally one of the best times of the year for a sports fan. I don't know anybody who's a serious sports fan that doesn't love people who don't even really pay attention to college basketball throughout the year will really, really love March Madness. And I really can't wait. I'm going to be looking at a lot of draft potential guys in the March Madness tournament as well. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. I'm really excited about WNBA coming back too, because I am going to be covering Chicago Sky on this channel as well. When the WNBA is playing, I love women's basketball. So yeah. Can you curse? No, I can't. That is why it will forever be two completely different shows. Like seriously. So all jokes aside, and I think I said this before, the way that I look at it is that Locked on Bulls is going to be the button-up Haize, right? That's going to be Cordero, my actual name. That's going to be me, really analytical with basketball, talking it like a ESPN. This is where you kick it with your friends. This is where you have the conversation that you have with your boys. This is where we say fuck Grayson Allen. This is where those type of things go down at. So it's going to be very, very different. Two very different shows. Did you hear what happened last week? 1 through 9 teams took the big L. Okay. WNBA. Somebody said, why can't I bring that comment up? WNBA. Yes, absolutely. I will be covering Chicago Sky on here. Absolutely. I'm covering the Chicago Sky on this channel. So if you don't like Chicago, and the one thing that I worry about, let me not say I worry about it, but I can't wait to see how it works, is that how it affects the algorithm, right? Because the algorithms favor me very, very, very good here. And I don't know what I do. I don't try to do anything, but I wonder, throwing in WNBA talk, if it's going to really like throw things off in the sense that like then the YouTube algorithms aren't going to know who to push my stuff out to. But I'm not going to create a separate channel for the Chicago Sky. That just doesn't make sense to me. But I will cover them here very, very regularly. WNBA gets for people who really enjoy basketball, just the game of basketball, right? The X's and O's, right? The intelligence of basketball. WNBA is amazing, and so and the personalities as well. WNBA definitely gets a bad rap, but it's really some of the purest form of basketball you will catch. Period. How come I can't choose a size on the Debo shirt? In Perfect Kingdom, let them know what's up with that. Exactly, because a lot of NBA players get by on pure athleticism. But I also think outside of just the athleticism and the skill, it's the basketball IQ. The women in the WNBA have some of the best basketball IQ on both sides of the ball that you will see, period. And it's a beautiful thing. You worried about unsubscribing if they got some cornball? Well, they did get a cornball. I'm corny in a lot of different ways. So, is that the merch you're selling? Yeah, this is my tee, Chicago Bulls Central. Same as the logo right here. Right here. They need to stay in the Christian. Listen, you damn near close to getting blocked on that one. Don't bring that ignorant shit here. Don't bring that ignorant shit here. Can the best WNBA team beat the best men's college team? The best men's college team? I mean, you can't guard him. Like you can't ask them to guard him. Like skill wise, all things even, I would say they give him a run for their money. Liz Cambridge, listen. I almost went into full creep mode. It's a good signing if it happens. Vincent Harris asked, "So on Locked On Bulls, are you going to be by yourself? Or you'll have to wait and see. You'll have to wait and see. You have to wait and see. I'm cooking. It's cooking. You have to wait and see." Do. What's up, Haize? Y'all show love, one of the best to do it. Love your content, bro. From Tay Hollins. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate. Listen, I'm crazy. Y'all enjoy me for whatever reason because I think y'all a little crazy too. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Haize will be PG-13 on Locked On. Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Absolutely. Vandersloot. Oh, wait. I missed the comment. Hello, Haize and chat. What's going on, Julia? Courtney Vandersloot is so ridiculous. People understand. Listen, I can't wait to talk WNBA. I really can't wait to talk WNBA. Still make the same amount of content. Listen, nothing. Repeat after me. Nothing is changing for Chicago Bulls Central. Nothing at all. It's not happening. This is my baby. We built this, right? In a short amount of time that we were able to build this channel up to what it's become. No, nothing is changing with Chicago Bulls Central. I wouldn't allow it. I wouldn't do anything else if it had to take away from here because I feel like that's disingenuous. And then on top of that, this is me. Like as far as like I really built something here, and and the way that we were able to do this right in 7 months almost, it's been wild. It's been wild. J. Lar says, "Hit them likes, people." Exactly. Liz is definitely my big baby. Man, did y'all see the video of her twerk? Never mind. Let me stop. Pause. We're gonna move on. What's the point of Udonis Haslam being on the Miami Heat anymore at this point of his career? He's earned it. Period. He's earned it. He is there as a. I would say this: the impact that Udonis Haslam has on that team is probably greater than the impact Matt Thomas has on ours. And I don't mean from on the court level. I mean an overall level. So yeah, that's the point that he plays. Would you say Vandersloot is more like CP3 Nash or Pete, maybe even Jason Kidd, who she played? I would honestly say that she's more similar, and you're probably going to think I'm crazy with this. People will think I'm crazy for this. I would no. I think CP. I was going to say Deron Williams, but I think CP3 is probably the better one there, definitely. Haize, this channel is you, Pat Will. You ain't trading your baby. Absolutely. Gonna be dope year, man. Hey, it's gonna be a hot year, Pat. It's gonna be a hot year. Pat knows what's up. Pat knows what's up. That's all I'm gonna say. Pat knows what's up. When's the next time you're doing a call in on Chicago Bulls Central? Honestly, I really don't know. I really don't know the next time I do a call-in show. It got a little bit crazy. I want to have I wish I could screen calls because people were tripping. Hey, you got the link for the Liz vid research. Just Google it. It'll come right up. It'll come right up, brother. It'll come right up. Any chance Tony B test free agency should Tony Bradley? Well, I mean, his deal's only partially guaranteed, and I would say with what he played, the way that he's played so far this season, the Bulls aren't gonna. They're gonna probably look to if they do make trades in the offseason, they'll probably look to include him in a trade because for that other team they can cut him, or if they see potential in him, they can build something with him. But I don't expect Tony Bradley by the start of the regular season to be on the Bulls roster. I do not. Most definitely see the Deron. Yes, that's what my mind first went to was Deron Williams. That's what my mind first went to. I missed a comment that I wanted to put up. Hollywood Haize is happening before. I'd never get Hollywood, man. I'm too comfortable being me to ever be Hollywood, man. Because I'm ignorant as hell, so I can never, never be Hollywood. I really enjoy the season because well, thank you, Patrick. I'm glad that you're enjoying this. It's been a great season. It's been a really great year for the Chicago Bulls when you think of like the fact of how far we've come, right? In one season. Now the Bulls probably would have made the playoffs if that Zach LaVine COVID thing at the end of last season didn't happen. The play-in. They probably would have made the play-in, but the fact to move from a not playoff team to where they are right now, and for us to have so much good faith going into whatever happens, and they're going to be whenever the Bulls get eliminated in the playoffs, when it happens, they're going to be Bulls fans like, oh, this was all for naught. You're going to have those skies falling fans that come out, but overall, this team has such a great base now to build off of. When you look at it, like Troy Brown Jr., Tony Bradley's, Derrick Jones Jr., Matt Thomas, Malcolm Hill, all those contracts can go away. Now, I do want to see Derrick Jones Jr. come back, but we can see all those contracts go away. And then look at that. Like, even those players that I just named haven't really given the Bulls a lot outside of Derrick Jones Jr., especially when he's playing backup center for us. So you're looking at, and Tristan Thompson, right, being a free agent too, but you're looking at 5 roster spots being open. Take away one because we do have our own draft pick being open for the Bulls to attract veteran players who want to ring chase. So this team is going to improve a lot. And to have this base and this to jump off of is going to be crazy. Tony Bradley for Grant. I'm surprised those conversations didn't happen more. Do you think the Lakers trade AD or LeBron or run it back next season? I have no idea what the Lakers are going to do. I don't think they trade LeBron though. I have no idea what they're going to. I really don't. Like, I wish I could give you an answer. Like, the Lakers are one of the biggest. You never know, because what they could easily do is say, hey, look, F it, this ain't working. We're going to rebuild. Everybody got to go. Or they could say, because Russell Westbrook, he's a free agent at the end of the season, right? Or no? But regardless, like, they can say, hey, we're letting everybody go but LeBron and a couple of other players, and we're going to completely retool, not rebuild, to quote the Muppet face bastard Gar Forman. But, we'll see. I have no idea, though. I can't call it right now what the Lakers are going to do. Why did Deron's career fade off so suddenly? It used to be who was better between him and CP3 all day. It was his ankles, right? He started having those ankle issues that I think he had a little bit in college as well. And it happens. And then it was CP3 and Deron Williams conversation for so long. And then Derrick Rose came in the league. And then I remember people used to be like, well, Derrick Rose is a combination of both of them. But yeah, his career literally went from being one of the best to basically out of the league. It felt like in like 2 seasons. I'm actually not from the Chi. My dad is from the Chi, who's in the chat a lot. My dad was born and raised in Chicago. That's how I became a Bulls fan. I'm a military brat. I've lived all over the place. Did that Memphis Grizzly game seem like it was officiated kind of funny, being it was yes, it absolutely, that was one of the things to talk about after the game. We've been officiated funny all year, though. All year. Chris says, can he get the email for the merch? Yes. Wait, are you talking about Imperfect Kingdom or me? If you're talking about me, Chicago Bulls Central merch, the email for that is right here, brother. bullcentralpod@gmail.com. That is bullcentralpod@gmail.com. By the way, if you guys listen to the podcast side of things, the Chicago Bulls Central podcast just got a sponsorship deal from Drizzly. So starting March 2nd, you'll hear those Drizzly ads on the podcast, not on the YouTube side. They didn't sponsor the YouTube. They sponsored the podcast side of things. So we're moving up. We're coming on up. We're coming up. They paid me for my services very well, as I might add also. Dun, 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 dun. You need to go to Ukraine. No, I'm good on that. Let's send Alfonso McKinney to Ukraine. Like, seriously, let between him and Denzel Valentine's gums, Ukraine, listen, the Russians would be like, we don't even need to be here anymore. We don't need to be here anymore. LeBron low-key confused him because he said he sees his career ending as a Laker, but he will play with his son, whatever team he'll be on, while also saying that he may go back. LeBron never knows. You remember when LeBron I murdered that word, so I'm not even going to try it again. But you remember when LeBron put his name in the dunk contest and then proceeded to never be in the dunk contest? Nobody knows. LeBron doesn't know what he's going to do. When somebody's hairline is that bad, you can't trust their decisions. You don't know what demons they're carrying in their head. You can never trust somebody's thoughts and ideas who literally has a hairline like that, because there's some shit fucked up with their head. Literally. You cannot trust anything that they say at that point in time. You can't trust it. He's had so many hair plugs, I'm sure part of his frontal lobe is forever damaged. It's forever damaged. I may be drinking the Chicago Bulls juice a little too much, but I think not having Kyle Lowry definitely hurts. That's not drinking Kool-Aid. Yeah, not having a player hurts a team. Not having your starting point guard absolutely hurts a team. Blah says, congrats on the sponsorship deal, man. Well deserved. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I don't know how they found me either, but it is what it is. Damn, man, Shaden McKinney when he off the team. All right, listen, the rest of the season, McKinney's getting these. He's catching these shots. Second worst hairline decision maker after Carlos. No, it's LeBron and Stephen A. Smith are 1A and 1B with worst hairlines ever. Stephen A. Smith's hairline is equally terrible. And the fact that he has the nerve to have a Florida Evans afro on that hairline is terrible. It's terrible. How do you feel about the Bulls targeting? Listen, get out of here, man. Get out of here. The Lakers is such an unpredictable franchise, bro. Just imagine people were saying they're going to walk to the finals. Look at them now. Man, listen. The fact that everything that was lobbied towards the Bulls can easily be applied to the Lakers is bananas. Just think about that. Think about how the conversation came into the season on Lakers versus the Bulls, and then look at how it's flip-flopped. It's crazy. McKinney gonna leave your ass a voicemail for one of your call-ins. That's fine. He can do it. He can take some shots. It'll be damn near the only shot he hit this season outside of the Rockets game, so I ain't even worried about it. You're going to see this week. The fact that you think I'm waiting until the weekend to see the Batman is beyond me, brother. You think I'm waiting until the weekend to see the Batman? I'm seeing the Batman tomorrow. Come on, man. You thought I was going to miss the fan event? Man, come on. I'm just going to see the Batman tomorrow. Once I looked at the calendar for two things. I said, when is there a Bulls game? There's no Bulls game on Tuesday. They're starting the showings on Tuesday. The rest was already written, brother. The rest is already written. Do you think Cook will start Friday? What? Why will Cook start? He's in the G League, brother. He's not even on the roster right now. No, he's not starting. KD's general appearance is just bad. Listen, nobody, we can't even say Ashy anymore. Just being KD, like literally. And when he was on there talking about he got more money than people, well, nigga, buy some. Fuck! Buy some lotion. Buy some lotion. Oh, man. Bro, chill. You better chill on spoilers. Don't come out of my country till next Wednesday. Damn, bro. You're gonna have to just get off the internet, brother. You just have to get off the internet. That's the only way. Oh man, listen. Woo. Oh man. Hey, I would rather be a Knicks fan than a Lakers fan. Imagine losing to the Pelicans. That's a, that's a fact, bro, with us. Oh man. Oh Jesus. Hey, he got some money and don't know how to act. Listen, I'm broke as shit. Don't even. He got shit to do with shit. Oh, Batman come out on the 4th for me. Yeah, it comes out the 4th nationwide, but everywhere. They had this nationwide fan event is what it's called. It's called a fan screening, but anyone could have bought tickets. But they literally sold out in like 2 hours. So you had to be in there right away. Oh man. Woo! Jesus. Levi ain't cold. So I was watching game highlights, and what I noticed was Io was going above screens and was getting beat every time against Ja. I think I would rather play under and let him shoot. That's a good observation. That's a really good observation. YouTube doubling back to this video. Listen, man. Oh God, listen. Oh, monetization on this video is fucking through. Like it's done. It's just done. Oh God, that is funny. Woo, man. And when I tell y'all, I literally do not use the N-word in real life very much at all. It's really only in moments of stress or complete fuckery in which I use it. So yeah, it's the fact that y'all got 2 out of me in one stream is crazy. Wow. Woo. Oh Jesus, that is hilarious. Reginald Short, where are you getting this from? Lakers will trade Russ to NY to the Knicks, AD to Boston, and what? I mean, where do things have happened? At this point, though, I think because LeBron wanted Russ over DeMar and AC, like LeBron has to take Russ everywhere with him where he goes. Like at that point, they need to just be sewn to the hip. Like he has to take Russ everywhere he goes with him. Run with us with a good take, but we need a good Vooch game. He hasn't been playing good since the All-Star break. Let's get him to the post. Absolutely. Absolutely. How do you think Rob? I'm telling you guys right now. Listen, by the end of the trilogy, because they're gonna do a trilogy. Robert Pattinson would be the best Batman ever. Now I don't know about his Bruce Wayne, right? Because those are two completely different things. But his Bruce Wayne is gonna be really good. I really trust his Bruce Wayne. We gotta go back to Vucci's bad voodoo so he can drop 30 tonight. Oh man. Chris says, "Fuck it, just hit us with the 3P." Oh man, like he's like he's a child or something. Listen, listen for anyone who has younger siblings. Your parents have a strategy with that. Yeah, you can go, but you got to take your little brother with you. That's what needs to happen with LeBron. Anywhere he goes in the future, you just got to take Russ with him. Even when Russ is retired, he just got to take Russ with him. At this point, that's what needs to happen. Haize, I just checked my site and the Batman is on right now. Just watch some of this. Doesn't surprise me because of the screening. Like the people, I know that worldwide fan screening is tomorrow, but a lot of people watch the movie Sunday. That's why you're seeing some reviews already come on YouTube. So it doesn't surprise me with a movie like that. It doesn't at all. Trade Vooch and call it a day. Trade him for who? 2K. Yeah, like your name says it all. Because that's a 2K idea. Trade him for who? Trade him for who? I love. Listen, yes, Stacey and Adam are the best. The best. You have to do like literally. They have to do quarter owls. It's literally like when you look just, and I haven't seen the movie yet, of course, but when you look at the tone, even the story with the Riddler and the Waynes possibly being criminals, all that it has quarter owls written all over it. So yeah, I would love to see the quarter owls brought in, right? I would love to see the quarter owls. By everything that I've seen, seems like Joker's going to be the second movie, and then I would love to see quarter owls. Quarter owls probably teased a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if we get some quarter owls teases in this movie, right? So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised at that at all. What time is Caruso coming back? About 7:45, I think. I don't know what time he's coming back. No, but they said about 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks until clear for contact. That doesn't mean he's necessarily coming back right there. Why isn't Zach restricted? Because he already went through restricted free agency. That's the deal he's on now. Is the deal he got him. Technically, the Kings signed him to that deal. We just matched it. They signed him to an offer sheet. So that was his restricted free agency. If Batman doesn't star, well, then you're going to be disappointed. It has nothing to do with the Joker film. Nothing to do with the Joker film. Did you watch? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Quarter Owls and Clayface. I don't see. That's the thing. It depends on how comic booky they're going to go. At least with this first one, it doesn't seem like there's going to really be many comic booky. I really think this is going to be more of and even Reeves, the director, is talked about as like the godfather of Batman movies. So I really think that's why I think Court of Owls is going to be it. And we're going to see a lot of crime families. I don't know if we see something like that. All right, y'all. We got 14 minutes of game time. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. But yeah, I will be back for halftime hangout. I'll also be back for the post-game show. Hopefully I don't drop any more obscenities during that time. But forever, it's fuck LeBron James and his hair. Fuck Hairline James. Stephen A. Smith, too. Worst 2 hairlines in America, especially as black men. And everything else, it is what it is. I'll see you guys at the halftime hangout. Like it, and everything on Go Bulls. Love you guys. Peace.